Pope takes a poop and the president too, and the fancy pants banker in his three-piece suit. The big fat general and all of his troops. The truth of the matter is everybody poops. The famous brain surgeon has to leave his lump, and the high-priced model has to stop for a dump. But can the sides of Canada can't spray away the truth, cause even if they don't admit it, everybody poops.
Hey guys, so we're back. I'm back actually for this new video on the channel. You guessed by the title, it's quite telling, but today we're going to talk about 5 French musicians that I want you to know, and 5 French musicians who didn't reach the international fame. And I want you to get introduced to, because we have so many great musicians in France, and yeah, I want you to discover more. I think I can't put music in the video because of the copyrights, you know, but you have links below of all the songs I'll talk about and songs I want you to know, so go check below. You have all the links. No Christine, no Queens in this video, and no Edith Piaf, and no Charles Aznavour, and no Daft Punk and stuff like that. I just want you to discover more about French music, yeah. And so, first one is called Barbara. She is a French singer from the 50s, 60s, stuff like that. She can be quite compared to Edith Piaf, except she didn't reach international fame like Edith did. And don't get me wrong, I love Edith, but I prefer Barbara. She is such a talented singer, and she's absolutely beautiful, but not like in a conventional way. Like Edith was not beautiful either in a conventional way or at all, but Barbara, she has black hair and a bird nose, and yeah, and her texts are, she sings in French, and her texts are just magical. They're so well written, and her voice, it comes from like the inside, the intro, and it delivers the message so powerfully. She is amazing. Yeah, I think she's below Edith in fame, but I think she deserves way more fame than she does, even in French. In French she's really well known, but she deserves even more. She deserves everything. She's dead now, but yeah, she deserves the world. She's so good. And a few of her songs, the most well-known one is called L'Aigle Noir, the Black Eagle, and it's famous for a bunch of different reasons. It's a beautiful song. So it was about a dream she had of her being on the side of a lake, and an eagle came to her, you know. So the text is about this image, this thing, but a lot of people saw this song as a metaphor. Her father sexually abused her. Well, we're not 100% sure. It was heavily implied in her autobiography, but she never confirmed it. So this interpretation of the song is just a theory, but it's the most famous theory. And if you get somewhere the text, if you can read French, if you know a bit of French, or if you get a translation somewhere, you'll see that it's just like, if you read it with this interpretation, it's even more moving, and not beautiful, but it just moves you, and it makes a lot of sense. Another song that is well known is called Göttingen, and it's actually the first song about German and French friendship after World War II, so it's really important. And she sang it in French and sang it in German, and it's really well known, and I love it too. Some of my personal favorites are Dis quand reviendras-tu, Nantes, Attendez que ma joie revienne, stuff like that. I'll put all the links below, but believe me, you need to listen to her. And if you are like feeling blue or something, it's the best and the worst to listen to. It's, yeah, you don't even need to understand the language to get what you like. Her voice will speak to you. It will. And oh god, oh, it's so disgusting. Her voice will speak to you, and yeah, you'll get it even if you don't understand the words. Like, get the translation somewhere because it's worth it, but her voice only will speak to you deeply. Yeah. The second one is called DELUXE. It's a band I love a lot, and I actually saw live a few days ago in Nice. Yeah, they were so good live. Oh my god, like, it's one of the best concerts I've ever been to. This concert, it was so good. They have a whole like thing going on. They all have like a costume. There are 6 of them in the band. They all have a costume, and their logo is a mustache, and I love mustache. So yeah, the logo is a little mustache. It's just perfect. And they have, I don't even know how you could describe what they do as musicians. It's pop, electro, rock, some hip hop, and all like mixed together in a blender, and it comes up with something fucking awesome, you know. It's really good if you want to shake your ass, if you want some like to have some punch and just move and feel motivated about your life. It's awesome. And I have 5 guys, all with a mustache, and a girl. She's a singer, and yeah, it's awesome. They're the greatest saxo player ever. I think he's like right here, right next to the sassy sax player from the Eurovision. Yeah. So you need to check them out. And you know what the best is? They come from Aix-en-Provence, which is a city I lived for 2 years, where I studied before I came to Scotland and met Nicole and did this channel and everything. And I love Aix-en-Provence. It's such a nice, beautiful city, and the fact that they come from Aix-en-Provence is awesome. Like, all awesome people come from Aix-en-Provence. Oh, I didn't tell you about the songs you should listen to. Well, basically you should listen to all of their songs. They don't have that many yet, because they only got like 1 or 2 EP out and 2 or 3 albums out. Some of my personal favorites could be Mr. Chicken, because it's the first one I listened to. I was first introduced to them. They only had 1 EP out, and so Mr. Chicken was the main song on the EP, and it was awesome. Some others are like Pony, Shoes, stuff like that, but you should listen to all of their songs. I'm just drinking some coffee because and so I'm so tired. Oh, and so fucking disgusting. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so Aix-en-Provence is right next to Marseille, which allowed me to introduce the next band, which is called Hiya. It should be quite easy for you to remember. And they are a rap crew, a rap band, rap whatever, I don't know how you call it. And they are like the basic of the basic when it comes to the rap scene in France. And their first song was Je danse le mia, which means I dance the Mia. And you should check the song and you should check the video clip, which is so good, and it was directed by Michel Gondry, a really famous director now. Maybe some of you who like cinema know about him. He directed Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. The clip is good, the song is awesome. The rap scene, like, it's really well known. You have like the band, the rappers from Paris, and you have the rappers from Marseille, and they don't get along. For example, in the UK in the 90s you had Oasis and Blur, while in France you had Suprême NTM in Paris, and you had Hiya in Marseille, and it was the same kind of war. And yeah, I personally prefer Hiya, but you should check Supreme NTM if you feel like it. They're actually quite good. Hiya is doing something called rap conscient, which means conscious rap, and they are rapping about all the struggles of people living in the suburbs in the big French cities, especially those ones coming from immigration, and they are really insanely good. And I don't want to recommend you any song, I want to recommend you a whole album. It's called L'école du micro d'argent, the school of the silver mic, and yeah, you should listen to the whole album. It allows me to talk to you about something really big in France since the end of the 80s, early 90s mostly. The rap scene in France is huge. Actually, like, France is the second biggest country in the world when it comes to rap, right after the US. So yeah, that's a lot. We're not really good in rock, but we are really good in rap. And the rap scene is absolutely amazing. I could do a whole video, actually not more than a whole video, but like, honestly, I hesitated about doing a video just for French rap and introduce you to 5 or 10 French rappers, because you have so many good ones, so many stars. So Hiya is really like the basic of French rap, and it allows me to introduce you the fourth one I want to talk to you about, which he's called NEKFEU. He is a French rapper as well, but he's one who emerged this past few years. He's really popular at the moment. He's one of the most popular singer, not only rapper, singer, musician, one of the most popular artists in music in France at the moment. NEKFEU is really good, really modern, like, it's no... I get why it's so popular at the moment, because when it comes to instrumental, he's really modern. When it comes to text, he's really modern. He's really speaking to a whole generation. But it comes from a band called 1995, and they emerged in the early 2000s, and they are really good as well. Just like check them out. And he was the leader. Am I allowed to say that? I hope no French people are passing by this video, so nobody's going to scream at me because I make mistakes and stuff. So NEKFEU, really good, check him out. 1995, really good, check them out. And oh, wait. About NEKFEU, the song you need to check for me are Madop and Elle en avait envie, which I'll put you some links below, including those ones. Check them out, really good, awesome. 2 different styles, one is kind of groovy dance, and the other one is kind of sad. It talks about a sad story and stuff. Anyway, big musician. It's a duo from the 80s. and they are called RITA MITSOUKO. They are doing indie pop rock. Their music is kind of weird. They were one of the most popular musician in the 80s, especially with their song from 85 called Marcia Baila. Link below, obviously. And I really like them because they are so unique in what they do as musicians. It's indie. Actually, I say indie for the lack of any better word to describe what they do. But it's not the indie you are expecting from the 80s, I guess. I don't know. They're really good, really original in their music, in their text. Marcia Baila, their most popular song, actually talk about one of their friends who was a dancer, and she died of cancer, and that's what the song talk about. And so yeah, it's not like the typical love story, you know, love story song. Even though they have love story songs, obviously, but always in a very original, unique way. Unfortunately, the guitarist of the group, of the duo, he died in 2007, so they are not doing any song anymore because the singer, she's by herself now. So yeah, but you should check all their 80s songs. My personal favorite one would be Andy, which is so good and groovy. I always listen to it when I want to, you know, start the day good, and when I feel like I need motivation and a little bit of dancing. And yeah, so I think that's it for the 5 musicians I wanted to introduce you. But I have so many I want to talk to you about. Like, this is my little notebook, and this is like there's a whole page of like ideas for musicians, and oh, that's a really good idea. Yeah. So I have a whole page of musicians I want to introduce you to. I hope you never heard of these people, and you could get introduced to them in a good way, and just tell me what you think about all of them. Tell me what you think about this new format we are trying, because it's a format we like 5 stuff, and we have some videos with this format planned. And if you want me to do another one about French musician or a particular decade, genre, or like about women rap, rock or whatever, just tell me. We're still like in the process of discovering what is making videos, what is YouTube. We're just really late to the game, and so just tell us if you have any advice for us to get better about it. And yeah, that's it. So